Hi guys. Guys, are you ready? Guys, I'm excited for this, bro. If Fantano likes death grips, he can for sure like Osamason. Who else? Oh, here we go. Okay. Why is it not
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? It's okay. If you can turn it up, then
I could
that's
turn
it.
it up a little. I could hit the volume up a couple times. It wasn't even like at max volume, so I could like turn it up just a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you want if you feel like it would sound a little better louder, I can make it a little bit louder.
Yeah. A little bit louder. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Because we're gonna have to need the
Um,
bass all the way up for this.
right, right. I figured we would do like a song exchange or just kind of like listen to a few tracks back and forth that
Yeah.
we both want to share. And you wanted to turn me on to Osama-san.
Yes. Yes. The goat. Yes, he's the
No, wait, no,
goat.
wait. Time. Because if I remember our last conversation
Yeah.
where we were talking about the Playboy Cardi record,
Hmm.
yeah, if I and maybe I'm like gaslighting myself. I thought you thought Osama-san was just okay.
Yeah, I hated him. Yes. Yes. Okay. So a lot's happened. What the last time we
A lot.
spoke? Yeah, a lot
Apparently,
has
a
happened.
lot has happened. A lot
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. 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 I hated I hated the underground before. And then I got
Okay.
into Flex Music. This is the album I'm about to show you. This is the album that changed
Okay.
everything.
Okay. And this is the Osama-san record.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Jump Out is mostly what I've heard though. So we're
Okay.
going to Flex Music's his 2023 record.
Yes, 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 yes. That's the first one
What
I'll show you.
which song? Okay, so which song off of this is going to turn me into a
No, no,
believer like
no, no,
you?
no,
Like
no, 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 no,
which
no. We're
which
gonna have
song
to.
off this
We're gonna.
converted you?
Oh, straight flexing. It's the last song on the album, but we'll get to that later. Your ears need a little bit more training before.
Okay, well, all right. Well, listen, we gotta start somewhere. I don't want to just play the album all the way through. I want to go back and
Yeah,
forth and sort of like
yeah,
trade
yeah, yeah.
songs. Like
Just
what song should we start with?
freestyle, because that's the first song that got me into Osama. I was like, okay, I kind of like this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, we can start with that. All right, so I'll put on freestyle,
yeah,
and after I hear this,
yeah.
I'm gonna be converted to Osama Sun too.
Not, no, 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 no. It might take you. It might take you the third. It might take you the fifth song. I'm not gonna lie. Osama took a
No,
while for me.
it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's fine.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
But this is
I'm
a
about to put it on.
okay.
Tell
This
me
is
if
a
I need
great
to
start.
turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna play it. Tell me if I need to turn it up a little bit when it's playing.
Okay. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. You that bell? Okay. Okay. You're bobbing. Okay. That's a great start. I saw you bobbing your head a little bit. Your thoughts.
I like the production on it. I mean, the bass was insane. I liked some of those distorted,
Bing.
in there.
Yeah.
Like it locks you in, like the way all the synths are kind of pumping throughout the entire thing. Like it's very rhythmic, it's very sort of like hypnotic.
Right.
And I don't know, there were some parts where it sort of felt like he was rapping, but then he forgot to start the next line, and then he started a beat late or something. Like he was kind of dipping in and out in the second half. But like for the
Okay.
most part, I don't know, he was fine. It was fine.
Okay. What do you?
I mean, I was mostly vibing to it.
Oh,
It didn't, and I know this is part of the reason that we're having this conversation. Like, it didn't hit quite as hard for me as like maybe some of my favorite tracks off the Che, for example.
right.
You
Right. Rest
know,
in base.
but like to me, and you were right because earlier you said you've heard Jump Out. Like to me, the production on there wasn't like so fucking fried to the point where I was like, what am I hearing? It's like a lot of the Jump Out tracks, at least the ones that I sampled, just felt like even more distorted than that. That one
Yeah.
sort of felt like a decent middle ground.
Right. Right. That's why. That's what was Jump Out your first album by him?
Yeah, I think Jump Out was probably the first whole album from him
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
that's why that's the worst album to get into him. That's where I messed up. I heard Jump Out at first, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I heard Flex music. I was like, okay. Then I heard his second album, Osama Season. And then I heard Jump Out. I was like, wait, whoa. Then the production became less crazy to me. So I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, there's an adjustment period. You were saying
Right.
you got to adjust.
Right, exactly. Training. Wait. So, but what did you think about his vocal, like what do you think about his vocals, like the stutters? That's what got me on his. I was like, I love that part. It's like the laugh to the bank, it's another back, the flex on the bitches ain't going out. What do you think about that?
About the stutter, I don't know if I caught the stutters. Is there another track that we could listen to that like you think is a highlight on here, and I'll pay more attention to the vocals? Just
uh
freestyle.
yeah. Okay, it's the last one is gonna be straight flexing. The second one will probably be just Baghdad, but the third one I'll highlight the vocal, like pay attention to his vocals in that. I love the
Okay.
vocals on
All right.
that.
I'm gonna put on straight flexing. Here we go.
Oh wait, now wait. Sorry. Actually, we can right now. We could do it right now.
Is there a different one you wanted me to put on?
Yeah, maybe Baghdad. Play Baghdad.
Okay.
Play Baghdad.
Got it. All right, putting it on.
Okay, it's the hardest. I swear to God.
Bad for it up. Come on, not enough. It's too hot in here. Hit your block and chop it up. And it low, not too much. Grab back, I fill it up. I want P, I fill that truck. Bet your crew won't fuck it up. Bet your crew can't fuck with us. What you do for a little bit of money? Cost long, wipe your nose for 100. Let nigga know that shit ain't none. Cool take all like jet did punch. Pull you hit an engine run. I just brought some brand new guns. Been out time, my shit not none. Been my duck, cut DJ pump. Low when you run that shit be fun. You ain't tryna hit little nigga say something. Got some shit I sing to the sun. Hit a twin, what about that? We got sticks, just like Baghdad. She a want it, then I had that. Foreign bitch, I'm a Baghdad, I'm a flex. On my head, steps up on her, up high tech. I'm so scoring, check the net. Where you going? Catch a leg. Going fast. In a whip, I'm going fast. Tell that bitch I'm pouring red. Tell that bitch I'm pouring red. And that truck I'm full of meds. And that truck I'm fully mad. This AR bully man. Pose in your hoodie man. Bad for it up. Come on, not enough. It's too hot in here. Hit your block and chop it up. And it low, talk too much. Grab back, I fill it up. I want P, I fill that truck. Bet your crew won't fuck with it up. Bet your crew can't fuck with us. What you do for a little bit of money? Cost long, wipe your nose for 100. Let nigga know that shit ain't none. Cool take all like jet did punch. Boy, you hit an engine run. I just brought some brand new guns. Been out time, my shit not none. Been my duck, cut DJ pump. Low when you run that shit be fun. You ain't tryna hit little nigga say something. Got some shit I sing to the sun. Hit a twin, what about that? We got sticks, just like Baghdad. She a want it, then I had that. Foreign bitch, I'm a Baghdad, I'm a flex. On my head, steps up on her, up high tech.
Yeah. Okay.
He just stopped. He
Right.
stopped. He's like,
Right.
yeah, we're done.
Right.
We're
He
done.
just that's my first. That was my first thought when it stopped. I'm like,
I thought his two verses had a strong start though. I liked what the auto tune was doing to. I don't know if this was something he was doing just as his voice or just the effect, but like I like how. Yeah, you're cool again. Us like he sort of hit that.
are you Are you talking about? It's like, bro,
As
you
he
could
hit
get
that
fuck
part,
with
his
us.
voice was kind of like breaking up. It was interesting.
Right. His vocal effects. That's the reason why I love him so much too. That's like one of the main reasons.
But also the flow was a lot faster and more persistent on that one. It kind of kept me locked in along with everything else that was going on in the beat, and the bass just sounded crazy.
Right. He's like, bet your kid can fuck with us. What would you do for a little bit of money? And his flow. You hear the flow, Fantano.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I did.
Okay, wait. So then the third one, this is my favorite one on that album. And then we can move to another album. But Straight Flexing.
Okay.
That is like my favorite. That was my favorite Osamason song for a long time.
All right, I'm going to put on Straight Flexing. Here we go.
Nope.
Rock on the track, yo. Walked in with that drain, nobody can stop me. Yeah. Looking like a walking lit, but you can't rob me. There's a whole one hibachi. Brand new bitch fucked up the body. Person's acting at least about me. Duck up my sister for hobby. Badass IG bitch wanna rob me. Brand new shit for my wrist. Brand new sleeve for my bitch. Brand new 1017 they lit. How much you pay for the fit like sick? How much you pay for the cut straight mud? How much you pay for the change straight flood? How much you pay for your wrist look up? I'm in big, well low. Guess what, big? I'm low. I just blew my sweat on her folks. Head like full of hoes when it goes. NBA 200. And it be like, till it big guns in my room. In the club, bitch, I need room. Slip through the ARP, her boom. But a man went too dumb. Lemon, can I beat this gun? Run from the feds, they can't catch none. Lame, kiss and I ain't done. Tell that little bitch, I ain't dumb. He ain't tell my shit, I none. He ain't tell my shit, I none. I was on the X, like, fuck. Cause you want smoke, okay, what's up? How many folks can fit no truck? How many backwards can I stop? How the fuck can I give a fuck? Watch the bandit, show me love. Heat up, Helen in my cup. Put up MG, all black truck. Put off screen, that shit for the function. I walk in, they like I funky. On a perk, I cannot function. Giving around me with that bullshit. Push your arm, come get your fun shit. Hell yeah, I'll come get the fuck boy. Took your bitch, he having fun with. Coming in the back of 100.
There we
That
go.
was my favorite of the three so far.
Yes, exactly. That. In my opinion, that's the best one.
Yeah, no, I like that one a lot. That synth line was insane. If I didn't know what we were about to listen to, I would have been like, is this like some EDM track or something?
Right.
Like, it sounded like there was about to be like some
Right.
EDM anthem going down, like some kind of crazy like house or like dubstep drop or something like that, you know?
Right.
But instead, in comes like that bass and everything, and his flow is aggressive.
Very. I ain't been with Lil Ho. Guess what, bitch? I'm Lil Ho. I just blew it. Yeah, his voice. Okay.
This part stuck out to me right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad you fuck with this, bro. This is my favorite. Yeah, you ain't talking about shit, nah. You ain't talking about shit, nah. I'm off X, like, fuck. Okay, smoke, okay, what's up? He like changes his voice, and I don't know. I fuck with this so heavy. That's like my second one.
Yeah, you know that was the thing. Like, I feel like, again, not only in terms of the beat, but also the flow is my favorite out of that one as well, because I feel like his delivery was more or less kind of the same across the first track that we played, but on that one you had sort of like more aggressive parts where he was getting kind of throaty. There were other parts where he was like kind of changing his delivery up across the track here and there, and it like made it stand out a lot. I mean, that along with the beat just kind of being more insane by comparison.
Right. So what would you, or I don't know if you have to listen to it again, but what would you rate that song? Because that's one of my favorites.
Again, it was my favorite of the three. I'd play it again. You know, like
Okay.
7 or an 8. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
It was fun.
Okay, now that's high. I was not expecting that. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna say, oh guys, they're recommending songs I hate.
I mean,
that's good
also
too.
fine.
That's good too. Yeah. Okay, let's do. All right, guys, you're gonna have to do like. Okay, I'm getting a lot of Allstar.
Which one is that off of? Is that also that looks like it's also off of Flex Music?
Oh, everyone's doing
Okay, I'll
different
play that one.
songs. Yeah.
Do you want to do All Star?
Yeah, let's do Allstar. Let's do it.
Okay.
Ball out the MVP. Ball out the MVP. Yeah, they envy me. Yeah, I was in GLE. Yo, come on the racks up. Yo, pussy go back up. Yo. What you see me say? 20 pound, no red. Left her for dead. Checks all in my head. Checks all in my head. Checks all in my head. They like, but it was so fast. Money, I can't go back, yeah. Tell a nigga I'm on it. If I don't hop out, so I'm gon' want your head. Tax on my wrist for your whole up flat. Yeah, peace shooting at.
That's how the bass sounds to me. Like when,
Right.
Like when it really starts.
Right. And did you hear?
Sorry, go on.
Okay, so do you notice the stutters in his voice in that song at all? Where it's like M-A-G-L-E, like yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Like the vocals, maybe not so much at this part specifically, but the vocals at the start of the track, there were some parts of his voice that sounded like he wasn't rapping them as much as they got chopped up and they were getting like thrown into the DAW and like repeated. It was like kind of a mechanical quality to how they were repeated, which was cool.
Okay.
That's how it sounded to me anyway. It sounded like almost chopped up a little bit.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It gives like that chop effect where his voice jumps around like.
Right.
That's what I really like about him.
All right, I'm gonna press play again.
Walking the function, flash out. Cocktail party gon' bring that bag out. Oh, it's in my phone, tryna brag out. What you getting into? Person, I took to. I don't wanna get money with you. Yes, a question on my pistol. It's on to the missile. But I swear to God, I won't miss. Criminals for that hit. And the ass big hit for the sin. When I spend racks for the tennis. I ain't hearing your rap for the sin. Bad my day come from Linux. Louis bag ass, how much in it? Any nigga tryna steal the swag. Little nigga going out bad. I was in the 4x4, not a jack. Put the shit on and get jacked. I did a kick and it was slack. Zombie moving off the flash. Slime shooting shot the flash. Slime going crazy with that map. Ball like the MVP. Yeah, they envy me. Yeah, I was in GLE. Yo, come on the racks up. Yo, pussy go back up. Yo.
Yeah, like parts like that is what I'm talking about. Like yo,
Right.
And the
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like those little extra details.
Right.
What you see me say? 20 pound, no red. Left her for dead. Checks all in my head. Checks all in my head. Checks all in my head.
So that's not a favorite for you?
No, but it definitely is. It was definitely better hearing it with you again, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Right. Because I originally that's not a song I go back to on that album for sure at all. Okay. The ones that I showed you are the ones I go back to on that album. But that is like correct me if I'm wrong, guys. That's one of his most popular songs, right? Or one of his most.
Yeah, it popped right up as far as like his biggest track. So
right,
and I can see why it's a popular one. I'm gonna play one off. Okay, with more familiarity here, I'm gonna play a song off of Jump Out.
Oh yes, okay.
Maybe I'll warm up to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, wait a second.
Okay.
So after this came Evil Reflection.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one though.
You haven't heard that one?
No, I haven't heard it.
Does chat say there's anything like, as far as like how it sounds and the vibe, how he's rapping, the production, like is there a big difference between Flex Music's and Evil Reflection, or is it mostly just like kind of the same thing? Does chat say that there's kind of a big difference between those projects at all?
They're saying it's okay. Hold on. Ooh, they're saying a lot. They're saying it's good, but it's a collab album. It's different. Okay. Evil Reflection is whatever. Sith. Oh, with Glock.
Yeah, it does look like a collab album. So
right, that's what they're saying with Glock.
A collab with another producer, a collab with a producer or another rapper.
I think with another rapper.
Okay.
But this would be both of our first times hearing this.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play Made Some Plans and just see.
Oh yes, that's his most popular song right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the party.
I made some plans for us. Wait till you land, go nuts. Ain't nobody gon' know none. I know they gon' hate on us. Talk to me, baby, I'm on that drink. Yeah, tell me what you need and I'll break the bank. Talk to me, baby, I'm on that drink. Yeah, tell me what you need and I'll break the bank. My hoe watching, yeah. Slow you talking, let's go. Been looking for you, girl, why you never show? No, I give you the world, just to see your toes. And you know that you my girl.
Hold on a second.
What?
What the fuck? Okay, wait a second. I heard the toes line. I was like, did he say what I thought he said about the toes? But he didn't. So I was like, I thought he was going crazy over some toes. Sorry.
Everybody know.
I thought he was just saying something out of pocket about some girl's toes. And it just sounded like just offhanded. It sounded like he was going crazy on some toes. Sorry.
No, I give you the world, just to see your toes. And you know that you my girl. Everybody know. Give you diamonds, I give you pearls. Don't listen to what they're talking. It's me and you, let's lock it. I love it when you walking. Yo, new hey, yeah, I love that. You know I'm not just talking. You know. I made some plans for us. Wait till you land, go nuts. Ain't nobody gon' know none. I know they gon' hate on us. Talk to me, baby, I'm on that drink. Yeah, tell me what you need and I'll break the bank. Talk to me, baby, I'm on that drink. Yeah, tell me what you need and I'll break the bank.
Okay, PSA though, nobody listening should be drinking cough syrup. I'm just gonna say that. You know? Just gonna say that.
Yeah, it talks about a lot of lean.
Just for everybody. I mean, a lot of people do today.
Yeah, a lot of lean is being poured.
Cute. That was cute. I think his flow on that track, and I don't know if it was just mostly kind of the vibe that he was getting off the instrumental, but like it felt very kind of like lighthearted in comparison with like some of those Flex Music's tracks. Just Flex Music. He, just sounded very lighthearted. Some of the synthesizers, and I don't know if they just kind of like sounded this way raw, or if they just kind of had this aesthetic to them because they were being squeezed in between all that bass and all that distortion. They had the kind of almost this like tinny old 90s video game.
Right.
Like a Japanese RPG or something, like an old fucking Final Fantasy game or something.
Right.
Something kind of nostalgic and cutesy about the synthesizers that I thought were pretty cool.
Right.
I liked that one.
Right. It sounds like a game.
Yeah.
Like yeah, at an arcade. Okay, so that one you liked.
Yeah, no, I like that one.
Okay, that's the one that's going like super viral right now.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's his biggest track. I'll have to go back and try out some other songs on the record. Does anybody say that there's another song on that album that's really good?
Okay, they wanted. Okay, guys, is it Ref or okay? They're saying Ref. Yeah. Ref is also a big one.
Okay, Ref. I can play Ref. Let's do that.
I'm gonna be the best. I won't end up like the rest. I got stripes on my chest like a rep. Jump out, yeah. I got stripes. Like that rep. Brand new map, brand new that, brand new tech, brand new yeah. I just came in with it on my leg. Let's see, painted big as hell. Yeah. I can't listen. You can go to hell. Yeah. So in my belt. This not show and tell. Yeah. I got sticks, don't tell. Yeah. What's the clientele? Way too many pounds. I go around carousel. This shit true, man. This shit true. This shit true. Fuck around and put the ram. They said I've been going ill. Some say I've been going ham. House customer so down. Bitch got another L. I'm gonna be the best. I won't end up like the rest. I got stripes on my chest like a rep. Jump out, yeah. I got stripes like a rep. Brand new map, brand new that, brand new tech, brand new yeah. I just came in with it on my leg. Let's see, painted big as hell. Yeah. I can't listen. You can go to hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's getting it.
Okay, that one was fun too. The synthesizers sound even more like something off of a video game, like something off of like a Pac-Man arcade.
Right. Pac-Man. Oh, that's the song. That's the game I was thinking of.
The
Yeah. I think something about that is very, like you said in the beginning, like in Flex music, you were mentioning something about being hypnotic. That I could see something being hypnotic in a way. Does that make sense?
No, the synthesizers and the production on this one definitely feels like more dynamic and like psychedelic. I will say I didn't like his flow on that one as much as I did the last track.
Okay.
I feel like he almost felt a little lost in all the craziness of the instrumental, but I still thought it was cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I had to ask you. Okay, this is something I personally hate, but everyone thinks I'm like whatever crazy for this, and it's whatever. But that producer tag, what do you think about that? You have to go back in the beginning. It's very like
Okay, let me hear it.
uncomfortable.
I think I hold on a second.
Right there.
Draco part?
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Draco. I'm gonna be the best. Oh.
I don't know. It's okay. It didn't really ruin it for me.
Okay. No, they said no. It didn't ruin it for me. But some songs is like, it just sounds. I don't know. They know I don't like it.
Back in the day, and I feel old. Like, just picking up and listening to random Dat Piff mixtapes, you'd hear like fucking 5 or 6 insane sound effects and producer tags and fucking Trapaholics drops and a bunch of other random sound effects. And not only that, but like the track would start and then it would like stop and then you'd hear some other random shit and then the song would actually start.
Okay.
So like
so you're just that's something you're used to. So it's whatever.
To me, that wasn't even distracting. That was like, it's like when a crazy song like that starts off, I'm used to hearing like 4 or 5 random insane sound effects when it kicks off, and then the song actually kind of.
Okay, that was actually one of the first things I noticed when listening to Osamason. That tag, like ha Draco. It's very like I'm out to get you. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so you
honestly, like, I mean, this is my own issue, but I barely even registered it when it started. I just,
okay,
I was kind of other parts of it were grabbing my attention.
Okay, I had to ask you about that because a lot of Osamason fans think it's hard. They think it's hard, like the hardest tag. So whenever I say that,
is it on every track? Is it on every song?
It's on like Cartel. Cartel is on Flex Music. That's the first Osamason, right?
Okay. No, I didn't mind the producer tag.
Okay.
Have you heard or has your chat told you to listen to Sematary before?
Oh, I would never think you would say that. What? Yeah, but I heard a song, and I thought it was terrible. Like his voice is very
It's definitely different.
Yeah, like. Yeah, they yeah, but every time, yeah, Becky, it's only like this one person that spams Sematary, but that's it.
Just one Sematary.
Yeah, like two Sematary.
Like, I'll say like I'm not a fan of a lot of Sematary projects, but like I do like Rainbow Bridge 3 a lot, and I feel like that's the project where he kind of like. It just sounds like a hyper aggressive and distorted Chief Keef, and I kind of like that.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody like told you to listen to that one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Nah. I think I heard one song. I was like, "This is not for me," and then he stops.
All right. I'm gonna put on one song. If you think it's terrible, I'll just shut it off.
Okay. Sounds good. Cemetery.
This one's called, and also keep in mind, like, a lot of what he does and raps about, it's like a lot of horror movie themes and stuff. Okay. So, like, if it's the sort of thing that would be in, like, a slasher film, he's probably rapping about it.
Okay. Like a Reaper type. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So this one's called Murder Ride. This track's called Murder Ride.
Okay. Wait, what is that?
I forgot how insane that sounded. Like the DJ sorrow drop, and then the sound effect of the woman crying afterwards, and then the.
Yeah, and I see what you mean with the tags and everything. DJ exclusive. Actually, I don't even know what they're saying, but it's so and it's voiced like with exactly what you said. It sounds like something from a horror film. Like you're at a cemetery. That's what it sounds like.
He sounds like a creepy ghost voice.
Cemetery sounds. Yes, exactly. And okay, so and you fuck with that song. You like it?
Yeah, I do like the song. Look, I'll say this about it. There's like no set of headphones that, in my opinion, this song sounds good on.
Okay.
Like, you gotta have this on the car and the system just like going crazy.
And the car,
the bass, because on headphones, like the vocals just suck up too much of the mix, and when you're listening to it on like a larger system, the bass goes crazy. It's just insane bass.
Okay. So at a speaker, okay. So I have a disadvantage right now.
No, so do I. It's like, I mean,
Oh, we both okay.
This is not you. Like, to me, it's not even sounding as good as it possibly could or has when I've listened to it in the past. And whenever I have enjoyed it, it's been on like a bigger speaker. It's been on something loud.
Okay. Yeah, the thing that really stands out to me is the ha. Just very I don't know. He doesn't sound like he wants to live. That's what it sounds like to me.
There's something kind of dark and depressing about it. What other song did you want me to play? I could play one more Osamason song if you want.
Okay. New Tune and Get the Fuck Out the Room. That's on Jump Out, which I think is his best album actually. But most people think it's Flex music.
Okay, I'm gonna put on Get the Fuck Out the Room. If that's
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, Fantano. I swear to
Yeah, the motherfucking
God.
room. Yeah, the motherfucking room, bitch. Got a motherfucking room, bitch. Got a motherfucking room, bitch. I had a hoe going strong, bitch. I had racks going slow, bitch. Circle will go wrong, bitch. I can rock out too, 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 bitch. Yo, heard you was a loser. Burn the vet, don't snooze, but can't catch up, it's gon' lose, yeah. Left him on the news, where they left him. Oh, yeah. Big got 200, pass the pedal. Spit 14 on them, yeah. What's so mean on them, yeah. It's your team on them, yeah. What's so clean on them, brand new teeth on them, yeah. What's your name on it? What's your name on it? What's your name on it? Brand new chain, okay. This is shit from okay. This is shit from okay. And I'm playing no way. She just came from nowhere. And they shooting your way. She just coming your way. Yeah, she like hot swag, yeah, brand new bread whip, always like a dragon. Tell him get the fuck out, yeah, get out that way. Yeah, tell him get the fuck out, yeah, get out that way. Fuck out, yeah, the motherfucking room. Yeah, the motherfucking room.
Is he talking to somebody?
Yeah, get out. He's just telling you like, get the fuck out of the room. Get out of the motherfucking room, bitch. Yeah.
Like, it sounds like something he was just kind of saying while the beat was going, and then he's like, wait a second, maybe that could just like be a song.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, and it's like, get the fuck out the room. Yeah, it does sound like he's talking to someone though.
Yeah, no, like that part of the song, like at both points, just like sounds way more conversational than any other part where he's like rapping. It just sounds like he's not like in his voice where he's performing. He's just like talking, like,
Right.
Talking to somebody who's literally in the room, like, get the fuck out.
Right.
Of the room. I'm like, I'm doing this.
Right.
Got a motherfucking room, bitch. Got a motherfucking room, bitch. Got a motherfucking room, bitch. I had a hoe going on shrooms, yeah. Rats gon' stupid. Some look on vroom, yeah. I can rock out too, 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 yeah. Yo, heard you was a loser. Burn the vest on snooze, but can't catch up, you gon' lose, yeah. Left him on the news, but they left him. Oh yeah. Yeah, got 200 peso pedal.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. There were some parts where I felt like his flow sounded like a little, I don't know, like his delivery was a little unengaged, but it wasn't the whole song. But to me, what went kind of crazy was like, I mean, I did like the beat. I did like all those sliding synthesizers. There were a lot of layers that I feel like I would need to pull apart when I listened to it again. But like to me, what was going kind of crazy was like just what him and his producer were doing, like with the ad libs, because he would come in with these lines, and then you'd hear like 4 or 5 different layers of him in the left or in the right going boom, boom, boom.
Right.
It's not just like a straight. It's in the middle. It's on the side, just like or anything like that. It's like 4 or 5
everywhere.
ones of them, like,
Yeah.
coming at you from different directions. You know, boom, boom,
Right.
boom, 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 like coming from different directions.
Do you find it to be a bit like overstimulating? Like,
honestly, I feel like if all the ad libs weren't kind of going crazy in different directions throughout a lot of the track, it would make it less engaging. You know,
Okay.
I felt like it was just. I felt like it was just enough. I felt like it was just enough. It didn't feel like too much going on, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe that's partially because like I'm sort of adjusted a little bit. I don't know.
yeah, that's that's what they call training your ears. That like adjusting.
Ear training. Ear training for Osamason.
Ear training for Osamason. Yeah, because at first when I heard it, the beat is like grinding like gears, like grinding your brain for me at first.
Right, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you're the zin, 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 and now I love it. But then my second one, real quick, last one, if you do have the time. Okay. But I was gonna play New Tune, and that's my favorite one. That's like probably my favorite Osamason song.
All right, I'm putting it on now.
Okay.
3,000 fit, but I still hit a lick. The F and hawk and shit, did a little bit knocking brick. Hit a lot of fuck do I know? I still swear hip hop. Even said she gon' take my soul, but it's already gone. Fuck on new when I go back home. Little bit, this a new tune, you don't know the song. Yeah, all them curves get me in my zone. Yeah, K15, match my FN, let's go. Yeah, can't pick up the phone, bitch, I'm back on the road. Yeah, you supposed to be on go, but you see me in froze up. We smoke Z41 straight by the bow. Yeah, you gotta drop it low, we get dropped for the low. Yeah, low came in big, fresh from head to toe. Yeah, I just hit P6, yeah, GG boy, you sold. Yeah, got the bag loaded with too much hunchos. Yeah, hold, close the door, I don't want it no more. 3,000 fit, but I still hit a lick. The F and hawk and shit, did a little bit knocking brick. Hit a lot of fuck do I know? I still swear hip hop. Even said she gon' take my soul, but it's already gone. Fuck on new when I go back home. Little bit, this a new tune, you don't know the song. Yeah, all them curves get me in my zone. Yeah, K15, match my FN, let's go. Yeah, can't pick up the phone, bitch, I'm back on the road. Yeah, you supposed to be on go, but you see me in froze up. All them curves get me in my zone. Yeah,
he's getting it.
let's go. Yeah, can't pick up the phone, bitch, I'm back on the road. Yeah, you supposed to be on go, but you see me in froze up. The F and hawk and shit, they a little bit knocking. Fuck do I know? I still swear hip hop. Even said she gon' take my soul, but it's already gone. Fuck on new when I go back home. It's a new tune, you don't know the song. Yeah, all them curves get me in my zone. Yeah, K15, match my FN, let's go. Yeah, can't pick up the phone, bitch, I'm back.
All right.
Yes. What happened? Sorry, no, I saw.
Guess like what I thought his flow was a lot more interesting on that track, and what I'll say is like, I mean, obviously, like I'm not a rapper professionally, or even as like a hobby or whatever. But I guess what's funny to me is like, and maybe it's because like I don't know, I don't listen to enough Osamason, or no, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Like if you put me in front of that beat, that is not the flow that would come up in my head at all. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
right.
And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I just find it very interesting,
Interesting.
like it fits. I won't deny it fits into the beat. There's something about it that like fits into the instrumental, but like the sort of rhythms he wants to hit with his lines in reaction to the instrumental, because obviously you're hearing the instrumental first and sort of like thinking what you want to do after that, you know. Be kind of weird if he just thought of this flow by itself and was like, just give me any instrumental, I'll just do it over it. I don't know if I don't know if that's so much the approach, but like I just find it interesting what flow wise he came up with in his head in reaction to this beat.
Right.
Like it's not something that would have come to me if you put me in front of that instrumental, you know. So it's again, it's just like really interesting what he kind of came up with there.
Right. His flow is very. You know what I'm saying? Is like I said when I first heard it, it's very like Catch Me If You Can. Like he's like the beat is almost chasing him in a way. I find it super interesting, like
Yeah,
you
I
said.
mean it is repetitive, but the line that he's repeating is very. It feels very jagged. He's like kind of jumping all over the place a little bit. You know,
Right.
it's like after he sort of repeats it, like it does kind of lock into your head, and you are like, okay, like I'm expecting it. It's becoming familiar with me. It's becoming like almost kind of catchy, but still, there's like a very odd shape to it. Like there's an odd shape to it for sure.
Right. That's my favorite one. I'm really glad you like that one.
No, I can see why you like it. And I was also kind of picking up as I listened to it more. There was like that random, well, not random. Like it's hard to describe. There were like certain parts of the beat that were like standing out to me more than others.
The bag loaded with too much hunchos. Hold close the door, I don't want it no more.
Like over in the left channel, like every few bars or so. Yeah, there's like that. Like
Right,
I
right.
don't know, like
Whoa,
on the left
whoa.
side though.
Yeah. Well,
Like
the $1,000
it's
sick. What?
like
Yeah.
it just adds something to it, you know. It's again the producer is again coming up with their own equally weird ideas as well, because if you just had this instrumental as it currently was, like aside from that one moment, you sort of have to think like, what makes you think after hearing everything that's going on, the crazy hi-hats, all the bass, all the distortion, all the ding 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 ding, the ringing synthesizers, what makes you at that one part just be like, oh, you know what this needs a
Whoa.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
one
That.
single.
Yeah, you do a very exactly. Okay, I have to say what someone in the chat is saying. Fantano is really putting words to explain my feelings about New Tune. Yeah, you do a very good job of articulating that, like what people can't quite describe. Yeah, I never looked at the song like that, but yeah,
I mean, especially like a beat. Uh, and again, I don't speak from the standpoint of like somebody who makes beats professionally or whatever, but like, making a beat is a lot like sculpting, it's like you're kind of like adding on certain parts or chipping away certain parts or filling in blank spaces and that sort of thing to sort of like come up with the loop or the section or the whatever that's going to sound good when you hear it again and again and again and again to sort of like give the rest of the song
all right,
kind of life. And it's just interesting to me that like that one bit that producer heard, like that one bit of, I don't know what, in their own head, like a bit of empty space, like a little bit of a pocket there in that one moment, and was like, I just want a weird swelling random tone to just pop up in that one bit there every few bars.
right,
it, it
yeah,
sounds almost it sounds almost, I mean, obviously it plays into the instrumental and you expect to hear it, but it sounds almost non-musical in the same way that, like, I don't know, if like a printer were going off in the background or something. It's like bing, 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 bing,
right,
it's like there's something mechanical about the way that pops up. It doesn't sound like a super, sort of like smooth lead or anything like that. It's just all like popping up every few bars or so.
Yeah, it's gotta be my favorite beat. Okay, I'm glad you actually liked them. Okay, what was your favorite one out of the ones that I showed you?
Um, I think my favorite was well, out of the ones you showed me. I liked that one more than the last one off of this album.
Okay.
Um, but I think my favorite that I had heard was Made Some Plans, the most popular one. That one to me was the catchiest
Oh, the
the
one.
first time had. But maybe
Oh,
that last one could grow on me.
yeah, that
Um,
one really grew on me. So the one that you described was
and
cute.
yeah. But then the last track was the I mean the other track that I liked was the third one that you had me listen to off of Flex
Flex
Music,
music. Yes.
um,
Okay.
which was straight flexing.
Yes.
So my favorites from both of them are straight flexing and then Made Some Plans.
Okay. Okay. Great picks. I'm
Which
glad.
wouldn't have happened if you hadn't become, I guess, an Osamason fan, because again, last time that we talked to you, you weren't really that much into Osamason.
I was not, but now I want to say he's definitely my top five listen to for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I listen to him a lot. All those songs that I showed you, those are the ones on repeats. And then the leaks. The leaks I'll have to show you a different time. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything coming out this week that you're looking forward to, or
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I saw your tweet.
the what's the kid's
Nets.
name?
Net spend.
Netspend has an EP. It's an EP.
Yeah, it's a small EP. It's like 3 minutes. You should definitely listen to it. It's literally just two songs. But stressed. I want that. That's my most anticipated song. One of my most anticipated songs of the year. So you definitely should give it a listen and then let me know what you think.
All right, we're probably gonna hear it on the stream tomorrow, so I'll give it a listen then.
Oh yeah, on your Friday listens. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Nah, this has been fun. I'm glad you voted with Osamason way more than I ever thought you would, for sure.
I don't know. I mean, I'll listen to more of it and I'll see. But you probably were just picking out the best tracks
Yeah,
and showing the best tracks.
yeah, the best tracks that I thought the songs that Osamason fans like really love, like Demon Home. I think that would be really funny if you did have a minute. But Demon Home, I think it's god awful. I think it's one of his worst songs. But they like that's they. It's a grail supposedly. Do you have a minute to listen to, or that would
No,
be
I got to head out.
okay. But yeah, Demon Home. That's a song that they like. They absolutely love, but I hate it a lot.
All right, we'll do this again at some point.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Let me know.
All
Text
right.
me. This has been fun.
All right. Well,
All
thank
right,
you,
man.
sir.
Thank you, and
All
thank you
right.
for putting me on Lucy Bedrock. Lucy Bedrock.
Go listen to that Clips track again. And I'll talk to you
And
later.
that. Okay. All right, man.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. Guys. Oh.